Every year in October and November, the leaves change color and fall to the ground. But what happens after they fall to the ground? And what happens to the rest of London's fall cleanup waste? A lot of it ends up in paper bags that are left at the side of the road and ready to be picked up. But some of it is also picked up by maintenance companies like Haven Landscape.
Usually we try to leave properties as long as possible until the customer wants them done, so that we can usually come 2 to 3 times a season to clean it up instead of coming every single week. Some properties that we have on maintenance contracts where we're there every week anyways, we'll usually clean up the leaves on a weekly basis.
Cleaning up yards can be a bit of a tedious job and a time-consuming one at that. So where's the best place to start?
Usually when I come to a property, the first thing is obviously grabbing the blower and getting the majority of the leaves into a pile, cleaning off the turf areas first and then cleaning out the garden areas without blowing all the mulch out of the gardens. Once the leaves are in a pile, if it's a small pile, we will take buckets and hand pack them into buckets and just dump them in the back of the truck. If it's a large pile, we usually lay out a tarp and we'll rake them onto the tarp and then lift that into the truck with 2 guys. And then once they're in the truck, they go to usually Try Recycling or another landscape depot to be dumped and composted.
And not only does cleaning up your lawn make it look better, there are also some serious consequences to leaving your leaves.
The grass and the roots of the grass can actually rot. It doesn't allow anything to get oxygen, and in the spring it can cause your grass to have some severe problems and dead spots.
But once your leaves are picked up from the side of the road, they don't just disappear. The majority of London's leaves end up here at Try Recycling.
So the leaves come in, as you saw earlier, we're receiving them in paper bags now. They go through our grinder, then we set them into windrows, and we mix them with other woody type materials, brush, and we compost them.
But the system wasn't always this easy. Try Recycling used to have to deal with plastic bags, which don't decompose.
This is the last run here, what we're currently doing, of the plastic bags that we received from the City of London 2 seasons ago. We've stopped using plastic bags for pickup here in London, and now we're using paper bags. So this is the last little bit of plastic bags that we'll have to deal with here at Try Recycling. It's going to be nice when we have no more plastic.
The compost goes through a series of sorters and machines to filter out foreign compounds and large chunks. But one of the best tests for Rick is the one he does with his nose.
Nice earthy smell to it. It's got, this stuff is all analyzed. It's analyzed by NL Labs here in town, so it's CQA approved, which means it's got good qualities to it. There's no harmful metals or anything here that a resident has to worry about. This stuff is #1 primo compost for gardens, top dressing, anything that you might use a soil amendment product for.
And the move from plastic to paper bags is just one of the initiatives that have been made in the last few years. Rick says all of these moves point toward our recycling system moving in a good direction.
This material all used to be landfilled. Everything that we deal with here at Try is materials that were once landfilled. So, through these projects or processes with the various municipalities, we're diverting all these materials from landfill, so good things are happening.
And so the cycle is helped to completion. From the trees to the trucks to the soil you buy at the store, these leaves don't leave for long. Matt Weverink, XFM News.